that was a panic time lapse. I've literally just like jogged a kilometre because Theresa May apparently is going to be going to Buckingham Palace, which is just there, thank God, to ask the Queen, that's a funny one, isn't it? To ask the Queen if she can form a coalition government. Presumably the Queen will say, no, I'm taking imperial military power. No, she'll say, of course, love, no problem whatsoever. But that's the BBC helicopter up in the sky over there, I guess letting us know where Theresa May is right now. And God, if it doesn't happen soon, I'm going to be late for work, and that would be bad. I've got to hear the whistling. She's coming. Which way around the monument is she going to go? She's coming this way. There she comes. She's in the silver Jaguar. Don't make me stand out in front of it, that would be fucking horrendous, wouldn't it? Sam the blogger, shot. Not sure if I quite saw her there. Maybe. We'll have to like enhance the footage or whatever. Yeah, in she goes. Going through that sneaky little side entrance. Look at the people running. They think it's a member of the royal family, I think. That's why they're running. They're like, oh my God, what's happening? Something's happening. Oh God, this is going to make such a beautiful time lapse. I was in the way of a police car. They didn't honk me though, which was quite nice of them, really. Oh shit. Well, it's all thrillingly exciting, isn't it? Is it me or like the police turned up a bit late there? Did they? No. Can't actually see anything through the gate. It's not a member of the royal family. Stand back from the gates, you animals. Police helicopter fluttering. Now I've got to get back to work. She may actually pass me on the way back down, but maybe not. Oh God, terrifying, isn't it? Sorry about that. Terrifying. Is she wearing a Star Trek uniform? That's what Theresa May went to meet the Queen in earlier on. It's almost like she designed it to make her look like a futuristic Tory, like leading the new world into the new fight. But yeah, a right royal mess. One of the Tories actually said that they basically shot themselves in the head, which is quite stark language. They basically ruined it, they spoilt it. Did they do it on purpose? I don't know. Who was it who said, if anything happens in politics, you can be sure that it was planned that way? I don't know, maybe the Tories were trying to force for a hung election. Maybe they wanted to. I have to admit that it's, it's said that the Tories are trying to form a majority with the Unionists, like Northern Ireland Unionists, the DUP, which I actually know nothing about whatsoever. Other than I think that, are they not like attached to what's called the Orange Order, which is like hardcore like royalists or something in Northern Ireland? It's sort of interesting in a way, because obviously I made a video not too long ago about invisible walls, talking about Northern Ireland and Theresa May's digital wall in Northern Ireland. That might have nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's difficult to know, really, isn't it? I certainly need to do more research on it. But yeah, interesting. They did actually win. I mean, the Tories actually won. They just didn't get a majority or whatever. And Theresa May is still there. And Jeremy Corbyn presumably will have to start working at Starbucks or something. Maybe he'll work at a vegetarian restaurant. Maybe that's his new career path. Will he survive? I don't know. Will Jeremy Corbyn carry on the fight? I really don't know. It's difficult to know, really, isn't it? Very difficult to know. I forgot to say yesterday, actually, so I'll say it today. Also relevant today. Borough. Why did I not go back to Borough yesterday, and why am I not going to Borough today? Well, it was announced that Borough Market won't actually open until Saturday morning, so I guess I'll head down there tomorrow going bullet spotting, I guess. I initially read this morning the rumour that the Tories were going to be forming a coalition with the SNP, Scottish National Party, and that really started me thinking this morning. I was thinking, oh my god, I was right. They aren't wanting to write a new constitution for England and Scotland. It's by design. And then I drew myself back in, thinking, well, no, that sounds a little bit like, I don't know. It's too obvious. So that's probably not the case. I don't think. But yeah, interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, really, as much as politics can be interesting. But yeah, it would be really interesting to see if, like, all the hardcore leftists who would be very, very depressed, almost probably not like sitting down in the street and screaming like "No!" like they did with for Hillary Clinton, but still they're going to be very depressed, and no doubt they're going to try and form a new movement, try and stop Brexit from happening, I imagine. But yeah, who knows? We'll have to watch this space. And if you do know anything about the context of, like, the Unionists and Theresa May and the coalition, let me know in the comments or whatever, and we'll have a good think about it. What does it mean? I'm not quite sure.